And welcome to the Factor Uncensored. Well, as you've probably heard by now, the Beehive is facing their biggest battle yet, getting their hands on tickets to Beyonce's upcoming world tour. Ticketmaster opened the pre-sale, lottery style, to a few lucky fans today. From what we've seen, prices vary from each city, but tickets have been reported to be as low as $62, which I like. But for higher tier tickets, those are closer to $1,000, which is okay. It's Beyonce. That's without third parties involved, and that's the good news. Besides preparing for a highly anticipated world tour, Beyonce is fresh off the heels of celebrating her biggest milestone yet.
Breaking the record for the most Grammy wins of all time. Be upstanding and show your respect. It's Renaissance, Beyonce.
You can tell my producer is the biggest Beyonce fan ever. Beyonce now has 32 Grammy Awards, more than anyone else in history. It was one of the most talked about moments last night. Joining me now to continue the discussion, J-Mac from 97.9, Bevan Biggers, Lavish, or we're going to say lavish. And Spora Latina, Yvonne Guidry. And Bevan and Lavish, you guys are fresh. You just landed from the Grammys.
Yes.
So you guys were both there. First, Bevan, tell us, how was it to be, you were like on the second row.
Oh yeah, I was like right there.
What?
So when Sam Smith had his fire performance, I mean the fire blew and my ears were like, ouch. Right, but it was amazing to be so close and to be the one time that I go. It's a historical moment. And it's Black History Month, so it's like perfect.
There you go. And Lavish, what about you? You've been there several times. You've managed several artists, and you're
and I'm
regular.
also a member of the Recording Academy.
Okay. So what was it like being there for us poor peasants who've never been?
It's really a fun time, especially when you're seeing the theme, and this year was the hip hop. So that was really dope, seeing so much historical figures on one stage. I may never see that again in my lifetime. And then also the red carpet is always dope.
And Yvonne, you've been there before. I mean, you're from Houston, rap royalty. What is it like being there?
It's actually a nice, beautiful feeling to be around people that you look up to, that you listen to, that you watch on TV. It's inspiring for me as a Latina. Yeah, it's definitely inspiring.
And J-Mac, you're the celebrity. You go everywhere. You go everywhere. You've been to the Oscars, the Grammys, what have you.
You know what? It's always a wonderful experience when you get to be up there close and have fun and get to see the sweat fall on you. You know, I've been to a show where Beyonce's sweat hit me. That's a beautiful experience.
I want to be on that row.
And you know, when we're in the peasant seats at the arenas, like me, we always see you walking out from the back with the celebrity, you two, walking out from the back with the celebrities, and they sit you guys in the front.
You know what? It's nothing but love, because you know what? They know what we bring to the community. They know we're going to talk about it.
Well, what about me?
You're aggressive. You're aggressive. You're aggressive. They know J-Mac going to say, hey, Beyonce had a great show. It was off the chain last night.
And I'm Beyonce, what about these ticket sales? They're way too high for the average fan. Nah.
But they already know, man. And like I said, when I go to these award shows, it's fun. I haven't been into quite some time, but it seemed like the Grammys was the award show I should have been at.
Yeah.
It seems like it has taken off where BET once was. Because, you know, BET was hot for a moment. They were the premier award show to go to.
And at one point, you know, we can all remember, like in the 70s, even in the 80s, like the Grammys were the Barbra Streisands, the
Michael Jackson.
Wait, no, that's good.
Well, yeah, that's
the Frank Sinatras. You know, for those who couldn't, the younger people who could not relate.
Right.
So Lavish, when we hear that people are complaining that Nicki Minaj was not represented for the Hip Hop 50th Anniversary Award, your thoughts on that?
You know, she feels they've been snubbing her for years now, so...
Do you feel like that's accurate, or...?
I don't know initially if it was, but I think as she spoke out against it.
So you're voting. That's y'all. So have y'all been snubbing her?
I don't snub Nikki.
I feel like it has everything to do with the drama. Yeah. It's a lot of drama. It's always like aggressive on Twitter, just really nasty behavior.
From your perspective, Nikki is very aggressive.
Yeah,
and they may not want that.
Yeah, maybe not. No, she causes a lot of issues online. I mean, I have no personal qualms with her, but every time I'm on Twitter or Instagram, it's always
mad.
Something.
But I really think
It's
she
always
speaks for
something.
the artists. She's saying stuff that's not being said by other artists, and she's usually always accurate. So that's how I see it, because some of the things that she's expressed, I've actually been through with artists. So I get it. When she speaks on like Spotify and she speaks on the Grammys and things like that, I get what she's saying.
But shouldn't winning an award be about the art?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah.
It should be about
Well, that's
the
true, yeah.
stuff you present to the audience.
That's true, and that's exactly why Beyonce was snubbed.
And so was Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny had
And Adele.
the opening night.
Adele was snubbed also.
He performed as the opener, and I think that was a huge win. He was the most streamed artist for the past 3 years, and he definitely deserved it. But he's gracious, he's super happy, he's content, and as Latinas, we're happy for him as well.
And when they were talking about Nicki Minaj, you were nodding your head that she was negative.
Yeah, she's a bit negative online. She is, and I think as women, we're trying to be empowered, you know? We're tired of, like, we have so many problems.
And it's not being a pushover.
No,
you know, it's
but she's also speaking her own facts.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Hey, but even if she's negative, we're talking about should she win an award? That doesn't even
That's true.
matter.
Still, no.
But did she have an album this year? I don't know.
No, she had the, the single.
She had the singles, and they pulled it.
And really quick, your thoughts on Beyonce being the most awarded artist in history?
She deserves
I think she deserves it.
She's the queen.
Yeah.
Harry stole her.
He really did. He really did.
I mean, Harry Styles stole.
One of the voters said, one of the voters said that they didn't want to vote for Beyonce because every time she wins something or does something, it's a big event.
I saw that.
It was like, would you say that about Michael Jackson?
Right.
If you're talented, you should win.
Or Elton John.
Don't do it just because of out of spite or oh, she's just too talented. I want to give somebody else a chance. What?
Yeah, that's not the way it works. If the work is there, then you should recognize it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. Lavish. We want to thank you guys for joining us.